Hi there everyone, and welcome to the weekly KK report, which is late because we've been traveling for the holidays, but I'm taking some time here in Beach Attire to write some notes for this week and to share with you what's been going on and what is coming up. Fabulous. We're all in 2017. So thank you. This is Kimberly Knox, KK, your astrologer, and thank you for all of you who have subscribed and watched my channel all of 2016 as I'm developing my channel here and sharing with you my passion. So this weekly report is all about keeping you in the flow and allowing you to, if you have your chart, to make some notes. If you have your journal, definitely make some notes in your planner so you know what's going on for the week. I've been using astrology successfully for years and years. My practice has been over 25 in the studies, but in using it for sales, it's very important to kind of know what's going on, just the general energy that's happening. Now, remember, you always have free will. These are just opportunities that are presented. So we're starting off the new year, and how are you doing? The New Year's Eve was just bright with this Aquarius moon, so getting together with friends should have been your highlight. Certainly it was our highlight. Down in Miami, we had neighbors come with their family, so the celebration was really warm with friends that came from all over, which was really, really nice. And then follow that up with Mars Neptune. Interesting, right? So that could have brought on the party, romance, a little escape tendencies. The best way to deal with escape tendencies is movies. That's one of the best ways to deal with a lot of Neptune, but that can also lead to over drinking, over sexing, over drugs, whatever, it could lead to all that. So hopefully there was some calm about that, but definitely bringing in the new year with lighting up your ability to look into your vision about what you want to see for yourself for the future. So hopefully some of you have already written down some intentions, some things that you'd like to achieve into the new year, and you'll be able to set those intentions to force. Like as we're speaking right now, the moon's already gone into Aries, so things are starting to pick up the pace, moving forward, taking action, and we've got the first quarter tomorrow. So then the moon, of course, the last couple days has been in Pisces, so just really triggering that ending and new beginnings. That's what Pisces is just about, really getting into massage, taking a break by the water, meditation, getting in touch with the more connections with the universe that we can't see. The stuff that you just sit there and allow your mind to go. So hopefully you've got a lot of information from that, because now it's time to start moving forward with the moon change here. So who's hot this week? Definitely Pisces is hot. Why? Also because you've got Venus moving into your sign, which happened yesterday. So that's always a blessing when Venus is in our sign, makes things sweeter. Time to, vamp up your appearance, your wardrobe, and you just shine with Venus. It's lucky, it's sweet, it's nice to have on you at that time. So today, Wednesday is a Mercury day. Mercury has been retrograde, giving us a lot of information over the last few weeks here, and hopefully you have been keeping your eyes and ears open. You possibly have ran into people from the past, been able to digest those connections and taking anything important from them to move forward. It is in the sign of Capricorn. That is about business and structure. How are we structuring our lives so that we can go forward and achieve our goals that we need to? So a lot of this, moon in Capricorn is quite serious. Mercury in Capricorn, the mindset is serious here. So Mercury's going to be going direct on Sunday. It's stationing that day. It's also a void moon day, so that'll be a day of contemplation and kind of easing into the week. Some people go back to school at this time, so it's really kind of wrapping up and getting into it. The new year doesn't really start until the first new moon of the year, which will be January 27th, 28th, and starting the new year of the rooster. It's a fire rooster year, so we're also coming into another strong year here. We'll talk about that. later on. Gemini and Virgos are big this week because your ruler is finally going to go direct. It's been kind of sleeping, not as strong, so it's going to move forward. For all of us, this is an awakening to move forward with everything that Mercury relates to. That's technology, that's art, any documents that need to be signed that have been held up. It's all of the business transactions. Now's a really great time to buy technology if you've been waiting on that as well. So you may have been getting things taken care of with all this Mercury retrograde, with your anything that needed to be fixed and just refocus so that you can renew. You've got to replan, readjust. So Sag Mercury. So now Mercury has gone back into Sagittarius this morning. Now what does that tell us? It's only going to stay there through January the 12th. It's telling us that we need to open our minds again, to get reinfused with enthusiasm. And heck yeah, it just came on the day that the moon goes into Aries, pushing us forward to take action, being courageous, and at the first quarter moon of the new moon in Capricorn every year is about restructuring ourselves with a bit of discipline and how we're going to go forward to build a foundation. Okay, so today also, like I said, the moon in Aries is a just do it, take action type of moon, and it's bringing in the first quarter, which is tomorrow. We're already going to be feeling that. So surprise, tension, action, that's kind of what Thursday's about. With the moon in Aries, it's going to be making some tough aspects. Tough aspects get us into a project, help us to take action. All of the squares are all action-oriented type squares. So just keep your emotional level on. It can be a very selfish time. Moon in Aries is all about me, me, me. I want it now, and I want to go fast. And so it's way different than Libra. It's about me. What do I need to get done? Libra is about the group and about working with a team and taking the actions of others, the feelings of others into consideration. So it's the opposite here. Who else is in the hot seat? Well, Jupiter in Libra is in the hot seat all year because you get for 12 months. Once every 12 years, Jupiter goes into your sign. So Jupiter is expanding. Now, Jupiter is going to be strong all year, as well as Uranus in Aries. So it is pushing us into this year, which is a number 1 year. If you take the numerology of 2017, it relates to a 1, which goes perfectly with a fire rooster year. You can refrain from calling it the year of the cock, but that's kind of what it is. And if you think of this bold breakout year, well, we're going to have opportunities and challenges as well. It's a very bold year. Uranus is all about shutting the doors of the past behind and moving into the future in new ways. We've been groomed for this since 2012, so perhaps it took us 5 years to kind of get ready for this. The universe is forgiving. It's helping us to push us forward, but this is a real breakout year. So we'll be able to, with Saturn so strong, Saturn in a great relationship to Uranus, Saturn in a great relationship to Jupiter, to push us forward, to build in responsible ways and to get it done. So that bodes well also for Capricorns and for Aquarians, because your ruler Saturn is so well aspected, and Aquarians, you have dual rulership with Uranus and Saturn, which are in trine. So you guys really have it going on. And Aquarius, you've got a new moon coming up and the eclipses going into Leo Aquarius. So this will be a very interesting and pivotal year for Aquarians, as well as Leos. So Friday's a Venus day. We love Fridays. Venus has gone into Pisces. So now Libra and Taurus ruled people, either by sun sign or by rising sign. Your ruler is now taking on this very softer, compassionate, kind, giving, don't be taken advantage of kind of sign here. Taurus Moon also. So Taurus Moon Friday is very beautiful. So Friday and Saturday, real nice days. Taurus Moon is all about your money. It's all about our stuff. It's about what we care most about. It's our possessions. It's, what we're taking care of, what we care most about is Taurus, but also enjoying life to the fullest. the senses, all of the senses. And so those are nice energies. Well, we also have brewing up for Leos and for Leo risings, the sun coming up with Pluto. Once a year this happens. So if your birthday is January 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, or coming up, these people are having Pluto right on them. This is massively transformational, powerful, and sometimes confusing, but it really upgrades you. You're never the same. You're only better. But the pain of going through it sometimes, this transformation, is a little difficult. For all of us, Sun and Pluto say this is a time to get a focused plan together. So Leos, you'll definitely be feeling this. Don't use it in the bad. The more negative realms of this vibration is power, manipulation, and control. So utilize it to get yourself focused on where you're going. Leo and Leo risings are going to be it's a pivotal couple of weeks, because the sun then is going to be squaring Uranus, and then it's also going to be making an aspect to Jupiter. What day is that? Coming up, I wrote it down. Tuesday, like next week, Tuesday. So interesting times. We're pushing forward. When the sun is the CEO of the chart, it's getting into the mix. It's pushing us forward to what we want to get done. Now that Mercury has gone direct, we're getting the green light in many ways. Saturn days are Saturdays, and Saturn's so much more pleasant in Sagittarius, allowing us to keep our minds open to learn new things, keep our minds open to new ways to heal ourselves, new thinking, new philosophies, new people, new religions. It's an opening up. And so I advise you to be open to new things. This is how you grow. This is how you live life. And the ocean is right there, and there's a helicopter going over if you hear that. So it's Saturday night. The moon's going to be going void. It's going to stay void all of Sunday until Sunday night when it goes into Gemini. So Saturday night and Sunday, just kind of coasting. We're just kind of getting reoriented because Mercury is going direct. We're going to be having some information, some kind of knowledge of what this Mercury retrograde kind of meant, more information coming as it stations to go direct, because when a planet stations, it's very strong. So Gemini and Virgos, you'll feel kind of coming back into your realm of awareness and your strength. Be alert. The moon's in Gemini that night. It starts out the week in Gemini. This is chatter. This is everything going on in your local area. This is connections that you've made. This is appropriate for getting going after the new year and going back to school. Gemini is about learning. It's as well all the information. So let's talk about being lucky in 2017. And let me just tell you, there are some lucky signs and there's lucky aspects. If your sun is square Jupiter, or if you have Jupiter in the first house, you have sun on Jupiter. Jupiter expands and it opens you up, whereas Saturn constricts, and it's very good for getting stuff done, but it's a little constricting. So you think about Sagittarius and Sag rising, or people that have Jupiter strong in their suns. They're open, optimistic, they're bigger than life. But here's the thing, luck is available to all of us. There's this universal energy of drawing in things to us. You can have a lucky year, but it starts with an attitude. So when they say attitude is everything, it is everything. Your gratitude, your attitude, it brings you abundance, it brings you cash flow, it brings you success. Whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you think is going to happen is going to happen. So get into that mindset that the universe is working in your behalf, for your behalf. Get out of the past. Get whatever you're stuck on, whatever your story is, because doubt then creeps in. There are people that are, if you've got some stuff going on, you may want to keep it to yourself, because jealousy from other people or whatever it is, it's their doubt that shines on you. So you have to keep really strong at times, okay? And to be around people that build you up, who inspire you. And sometimes you can't get away from these toxic people in your life, but in your mind you can. So that's why meditation is great as well. But shift your mind to a positive mindset. And a way to do that is just go on a walk sometimes, be out in nature. Shift your mindset constantly if you feel it going in the wrong direction. Because what you say, your mind believes. Watch what you say about yourself, about your success. Attitude. If you're if you have this positive mindset, you're going to be open and recognize opportunities that come your way. And you need to do this in 2017. So start this week out great. Have an amazing week, and I'll check in with you on Monday.